In today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 foods that I buy on a weekly basis that support hormone balance. Hi there, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel, we focus on all things mom life. However, everything we do in my space does have a bit of a healthy twist, as I'm a holistic nutritionist and a nutritional practitioner. So balancing your hormones is definitely a pendulum. It swings, and it's something we need to focus on a daily basis. I always encourage my clients to hone in on their hormones and how they're feeling without becoming obsessive. And the best way to do that is to gently nudge our hormones back on track with these small, tiny adjustments through our diet. Oftentimes we wait until there's a cascade effect where there's multiple things happening at once, and then we find the need to do a crazy detox or a major cleanse. However, if we take a more gentle approach and we use these tools that we have in our pantry and in our refrigerator on a daily basis, it is a much easier approach to keep our hormones in line and balanced on a daily basis. This first food is not going to be a surprise to you if you've been following my channel for a while or you watch me on Instagram, and especially if you're one of my clients, because I have 99.9% of my clients, which are women, on this food, and that is a Japanese yam. I love Japanese yams because they are a rich source of vitamin B6, which helps to support the liver. And we oftentimes forget about the liver. However, I find that most of my clients, whether they're dealing with thyroid dysfunction, adrenal fatigue, or some ovarian issues, whether it be polyps or cyst or PCOS, could most definitely benefit by showing their liver some love. And the best way to do that is with some of my favorite things like Japanese yams and sweet potatoes. These slow burning carbs are a wonderful source of minerals and, like I said, B vitamins. So I pretty much eat Japanese yams 4 to 5 days a week, and I find that that's a perfect balance for me. This small one would definitely be 1 serving for me. If it's a larger one, I will split it with the kids or with Kaya, but I find some really unique ways to use these. I use them in some of my baked goods like waffles. I will link a video for you up here in the cards that has that recipe. Additionally, I like to chop them and roast them and throw them in bowls and on salads. I use them in so many of my different recipes. I just like to have them prepped and ready to go and on hand. That way, it's a really simple way to get them into my diet. Next up, we absolutely have to talk about ground flaxseed. You guys hear me talk about flax seeds in so many of my videos, but I'm not sure if we all realize how vitally important these can be to our hormones. So flax seeds support hormone balance in 2 ways. First, they actually bind to estrogen in the intestine, ensuring that the estrogen gets excreted out, and this actually interrupts the reabsorption of estrogen back into our bloodstream via the liver, which we just talked about, loving on our liver with Japanese yams and sweet potatoes. So this reduces the body's overall estrogen. So this is obviously ideal for women with estrogen dominance. Secondly, they actually stimulate the production of the sex hormone binding globulin. So that's known as the SHBG in the liver. And the more circulating SHBG we have in our blood, the more that it binds to estrogen, rendering it less available for binding to the receptors, contributing to estrogen dominant symptoms. So when I talk about adding flax seeds in all of my smoothies, into oatmeal, into my baked goods, now you know why I'm such a huge fan and why I purchase these on a weekly basis, because they pack so much power in these little seeds. Specifically, you do want to have them ground because that's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Additionally, you have seen me use flax oil in many of my videos, especially my smoothies. I do highly recommend flax oil. It doesn't offer all of the hormone benefits that you get from ground flax seeds, but it definitely does help balance your hormones because of the rich source of omega-3 fatty acids. And it likewise does support healthy skin, hair, and nails. So I do like to use these in conjunction with each other versus one over the other. But adding flax to your diet on a weekly basis is a huge way to help your body come back to homeostasis in regards to hormone health. Next up, we have wild blueberries. I'm sure many of you have heard of the healing benefits of wild blueberries for detoxification, and that's because wild blueberries are a rich source of vitamin C. And why vitamin C is important for our hormones is because vitamin C is exceptional at supporting our adrenals. When our adrenals are less stressed and tapped out of energy, our overall endocrine system is more adaptive to our hormones and to the daily stressors that we come in contact with, and it doesn't completely burn us out. So vitamin C is crucial to include in our diet, not only for our adrenals, but overall hormone function. One of my favorite ways to support our hormones and thyroid health is with seaweed. Seaweed is a rich source of iodine, which supports overall hormone health. I love the seaweed snacks from Gimme Organic. You can get the sushi nori rolls like this, or you can just get the sheets, but the only ingredient in here is organic seaweed. Iodine is an essential trace element that's necessary for the production of all hormones in the body and proper function in the immune system, actually. It plays a vital role in several aspects of health, including aiding in hormone production, as mentioned earlier, particularly in our thyroid gland, but it also promotes regular physical and mental growth as well. So that's why I love to give this one to the kids as a great snack. For this next one, I included a 2-in-1 on my lunch, and I'm actually having some gluten-free bread from Canyon Bakehouse with some avocado and wild-caught smoked salmon. So here, the two hormone balancing foods are the avocado and the salmon. So avocado helps to block excess estrogen. I'm sure you can see a theme here throughout this video. And wild salmon is a high quality fat and protein to help with insulin. So if you are going to be having a carb like I am here with the gluten-free toast, I encourage you to add things like salmon if you do suffer from any hormone imbalancement, because that high quality fat and protein will help to keep your insulin levels steady. Plus the omega-3 in the salmon is incredible for balancing our hormones. We definitely want to keep our omega-3 consumption high, and eating things like high quality salmon is a great way to do so. Next up, we have pasture-raised eggs. So pasture-raised eggs actually have twice the vitamin E as regular eggs do. Vitamin E plays a major role in balancing the function of the nervous system and endocrine system by naturally working to balance the hormones. Consuming vitamin E can help you maintain healthy weight, regulate your menstrual cycles, and can help you to feel energized. So I recommend consuming pasture-raised eggs 5 to 7 times per week. And if you've ever cracked open the yolk of a pasture-raised egg versus a conventional egg, you can notice a tremendous difference in the color. So you know that you're getting a rich source of vitamin A, vitamin E, twice as much long-chain omega-3 acids, and additionally more choline per volume that you get to a regular conventional egg. Moving on to another delicious food that I buy every week that helps with hormone balancing, and that is carrots. So raw carrots actually contain a unique fiber that helps the body rid excess estrogen. It kind of works as like a sweeping mechanism. It's very smart and super easy to get into our diet. So I love to eat raw carrots in many different forms. You can chop them up, have them with some salsa, with some hummus, or you can make them into a raw carrot salad. The raw carrot salad has definitely been made popular by Dr. Ray Peat. I cannot take credit for that, but if you look it up, I'm sure you've seen it a million times on Instagram and most likely here on YouTube. But the raw carrot salad is a delicious way to add in this super nourishing food into your diet to help support your hormones. Additionally, raw carrots help to balance good gut bacteria and maintain overall health and wellness in your digestive system. So adding raw carrots to your diet is a wonderful way and a wonderful purchase to make every week if you're looking to support your hormones. And now onto two foods that no one is surprised to see. And the first one is dates. Dates are an excellent source of phytonutrients and plant compounds that stimulate the immune system, reduce inflammation, prevent DNA damage, and help to improve none other than hormone regulation. Manganese, the mineral in dates, help to produce sex hormones. So when you consume dates, the nutrients that you obtain definitely can make a positive impact on the overall endocrine system. Then of course we have my beloved Tulsi Tea. You see me drinking this in so many of my videos, but the biochemical properties in Tulsi Tea help to control the level of estrogen in a woman's body, and this adaptogenic herb with antioxidants supports cognitive function, digestion, and more. Also, it helps to lower overall cortisol levels, which of course help our body deal with daily stressors, whether that be mental, physical, or emotional, even chemical stressors. So Tulsi Tea can help to promote general overall well-being. Well, the way that I end most of my videos, I'm going to eat my dates and drink my tea. And I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. And if you liked this video, it would mean a lot to me if you would give it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click. That way you don't miss a single video. And I hope to see you back here next Thursday.